Chapter 1. The day Rajesh decided to fuck the world with Kung Fu. Mumbai, June. The kind of heat that makes your balls stick to your thigh like they've taken vows of celibacy. Rajesh Patil, 27 years old, software engineer by day, chronic masturbator by night, sat in his 1 BHK in Indira East staring at a computer screen full of bugs and a life full of nothing. His dick was raw from jerking off to the same loop. Bollywood item numbers, fake Shaolin fight scenes on YouTube, and that one grainy clip of a Chinese girl doing splits on a pole while some monk-looking motherfucker meditates in the background. Something in Rajesh's lizard brain clicked every time the monk opened one eye and smirked. That smirk said, "I could destroy pussy and still achieve nirvana before breakfast." Rajesh wanted that smirk. He wanted to be the man who could break beds and still levitate. He closed Pornhub, opened Shaolin Temple's Wikipedia page, and started reading like a man possessed. Real monks. Real pain. Real power. No green screen, no wires, no Akshay Kumar flipping around like a shaved monkey on Red Bull. Actual fists breaking bricks. Actual bodies forged in mountain cold and rice gruel. His cock twitched again, but this time it wasn't just lust. It was destiny. That night he did what any respectable Indian boy does when he wants to ruin his life in the best way possible. He lied to his mother. "Ma, company is sending me to China for 6-month training. Very big project. Cloud computing. Very prestigious." His mother cried happy tears. His father grunted approval and asked if the salary would increase. His married sister immediately started hunting for Chinese brides on Shaadi.com, just in case. Rajesh booked the cheapest flight to Zhengzhou, sold his gaming PC, his Royal Enfield, and half his superhero Funko Pops. Whatever cash was left went into a duffel bag along with 3 lungies, 1 photo of Shirdi Sai Baba, and a bottle of Dabur Shilajit Gold, for mountain stamina. 2 weeks later he was on Indigo Flight 6E7489, sitting between a Gujarati diamond merchant who smelled like a tar and a Tamil auntie who kept feeding him idli like he was still 12. Rajesh stared out the window as India fell away beneath him, dick already half-hard with anticipation. He was going to become a weapon. A tantric, kung fu, desi cock missile. The plan was simple. Phase 1. Find a real Shaolin master who hadn't sold out to tourists yet. Phase 2. Let him beat the Mumbai out of Rajesh until something harder remained. Phase 3. Master every style known to man. Phase 4. Come home and fuck his way through the country like a one-man Kama Sutra on steroids. He didn't know Phase 4 was going to happen sooner, dirtier, and in the opposite direction. The plane landed. Humidity slapped him in the face like a wet thong. He took a bus, then another bus, then a rattling van full of chickens, until the city thinned out and mountains rose like the spine of some ancient dragon. At the foot of Songshan stood a small, half-forgotten temple nobody posted on Instagram. The sign was so faded it just said Shaolin in cracked red paint. A tiny old monk sat on the steps smoking a cigarette and picking his nose. Rajesh bowed so low his forehead almost touched the stone. "Shifu," he said in the worst Mandarin ever recorded, "I want to learn real kung fu. I am ready to suffer." The monk looked him up and down, flicked his cigarette into a puddle, and laughed so hard he started coughing. "Indian," he rasped. "Han, ji. You got money?" "Little bit." "You got balls?" Rajesh grabbed his own crotch through his track pants and nodded. The monk grinned, teeth yellow as turmeric. "Good. Balls break easier than spirit. We start tomorrow. 4 a.m. You late. I kick your desi ass back to Mumbai." He turned and shuffled inside. Rajesh followed, heart pounding like a dole at Ganpati Visarjan. The temple was a shithole in the most beautiful way possible. Leaky roofs, spiders the size of rupees, and a dormitory that smelled like tiger balm, feet, and broken dreams. 20 other students, mostly Chinese farm boys with arms like bridge cables, looked at the new Indian arrival the way wolves look at a goat wearing cologne. That night Rajesh lay on a wooden plank that passed for a bed, listening to someone snore in 7/8 time. He reached under his blanket, gave his cock one slow, reverent stroke, and whispered to it like it was his guru. Soon, my friend. Soon we will be legends. He fell asleep dreaming of crane poses and spread thighs, of tiger claws and wet, gasping surrender. He had no idea that in 6 months he'd be drunk on Baiju in a Guangzhou brothel, inventing a sexual fighting style that would make even the horniest monk blush. But that was still half a year away. Tomorrow the pain would start. And Rajesh Patil, future master of the ancient and unholy art of kung fu fucking, couldn't wait to bleed. Chapter 2. The first month they tried to murder his dick with squats. Song Shan, 3:59 a.m. The gong hit like a truck made of pure hatred. Rajesh shot upright on his plank, heart jackhammering, cock still half hard from a dream involving Katrina Kaif doing the drunken fist on his face. Before he could even piss, the old monk, Shifu Lao, real name unknown, age somewhere between Buddha and dinosaur, kicked the dormitory door open and screamed something that translated roughly to, "Move your lazy foreign ass." 21 bodies exploded into motion. Rajesh stumbled after them barefoot, lungs already burning in the pre-dawn frost. Outside, the courtyard was lit by one flickering lantern and the cold white rage of a mountain moon. First exercise. Horse stance until you cry blood. They lined up. Knees bent, thighs parallel to the ground, arms out like they were hugging an invisible fat chick. Shifu Lao walked the line with a bamboo stick the thickness of a porn star cock. Rajesh lasted 43 seconds before his legs turned to overcooked Maggi. The stick cracked across his ass so hard the sound bounced off the temple walls like a gunshot. Down as for pussies. Shifu barked. Indian pussy especially.